Okay. I'm going to record the lesson and let's see. Okay. As a beginning question, and let's think about two situations. Ice cream sales and temperature, is it related to each other? I eat ice cream whether it's cold or hot. Yeah, that's true, but is it related to each other somehow? Hot day, or can we sell more ice cream? Or yeah, we can think about that, right? So that is a question. Okay, another one. Sunglasses. We are selling sunglasses, okay? And we are selling ice cream. Are they related to each other? So we need to collect the data and then we are going to graph it, okay? So I'm going to show you some ideas what I'm trying to do today, okay? So here's some paper and let's say this is a scatter plot, okay? This is the temperature in degrees Celsius. So 26 degrees, that's really about 70, 80 degrees like that, okay, in Fahrenheit. So it's colder, yeah, less ice cream sold, and hotter day and more ice cream sold in this data, right? So yeah, we plot dot, 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 dot like that. That's called the scatter plot. So today I'm going to show how to use Desmos for plotting scatter plots. So we will talk about those, okay? And then we are going to talk about, it's like a line. So we will handle the, hold on, some scatter plots, and we'd like to put a line on it. And those lines are called best fit. Okay, best fit. Or sometimes we say trend line, line of a trend. So we will think about a line, okay, along those. So let's see, I have another page. Do I? Okay. Here I have scatter plots, and then I can put a line on it, and that's called the line of best fit. And we are going to use technology to find the equation of the line. Okay, so I use the notation y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and b is y-intercept. And instead of equal sign, what did I use in the middle of equation? That is approximately equal to notation. So I'm going to use the equation of a line approximately equal to, because it's not straight line between 2 points. Among lots of points, I have a best fit line. So this line is called the regression, okay? Looks like that. So it's showing us the trend. Can I draw a line above it? Sure. Below it? Yeah, right? But using some technology, we are going to have the same answer from everybody's work. So that is what I'm going to talk about today. And tomorrow, I may talk about everything today. So among the points, if we have some number from the calculator or from the software we are going to use, so that is called R. R stands for correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient is the name for that R. That R is showing us the relation between two questions. So for example, ice cream sales and temperature, is it related? How it is related? Can I use a number to describe that relation? So that is called the correlation coefficient, and we are going to see those numbers from Desmos. Because if we are using TI-84 like this, we will do the certain way, but we will use Desmos for testing. So let's learn how to use Desmos on the data. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. And as you see, this one has points almost everywhere in the graph paper here. And then we have no correlation. That means R is going to be 0. So you can think about slope over this line. Slope of the line of the horizontal line is 0. So correlation coefficient is somehow related to the slope of the line, but it is not same, okay? Correlation coefficient is developed from very complicated formula. We are not using that formula. We'll use a tool to find correlation coefficient. And correlation coefficient is a number from -1 to 1 only. So on the number line, only -1 to 1 will be used for correlation coefficient. So it's not going to be a line. It is just a scaled factor from the formula. It stops at -1 and stops at +1. So there is 0 in the middle. That means no correlation. So it's just random. And we have a plus minus sign. So this is positive. This is negative. So we have plus correlation, negative correlation. So positive and negative. We have a direction for that. And the number near 0, means it has a very weak relation near 0, okay? And towards to the end, that means it is very strong correlation, strong. So 0.5 is stronger than 0, right? 0.5 is stronger than 0. Make sense? Okay, but if I have R as 0.9, that will be really, really stronger, and all the scatter plots form like a very straight trend. So that is a number R. R stands for correlation coefficient. So we will talk about all of those in the video. Okay, all right. So I'm going to create some simple thing. Okay, I'm not using exactly the same thing, and I'm going to use Desmos.com, and I'll make up some numbers. So you go to Desmos.com. Scientific calculator is not what I'm using it, so go to graphing calculator. At this point, stop what you're doing and watch me, okay? And I'll give you time so you can do it on your own. So this is a graphing calculator. And at the left to right top corner, you have a plus sign, and then press plus sign, and I need a table. So yes, you can type table. So let me make up some numbers, okay? 0, 1, let's type it. 1, enter 2, enter 3, enter 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, like that, okay? All right, to the right hand side, I'm going to put output values, okay? So let me put any number. All right, 12, 10, okay, 5, 7, okay. What's good number? 12 again, okay, 13, 14, okay, 18. All right, I'm plotting the points. Do you see point? Yes, I see. All right, let me make sure we have everything. Okay. What do you think? Is it showing any trend? I just made up the numbers. Do you see any trend? Would you like to put a straight line on it? Like that? I may not use some of the points, right? If I need to draw the trend. So I'm going to let calculator do the work, okay? So on the next one, I'm going to use the slope formula and equation of the line. So let me go back and let me show you what I talk about. So I need to use y equals mx plus b to find the same line, okay? I talk about, so that's called line of best fit, and let's do that. Y equals mx plus b. You type it, it shows nothing, okay? Because in this table above, they are not using x and y. What is it called? X1, Y1. So I must type the same thing. Y1. Oh, that's not Y1. Let me do it. Y1 equals to M slope X1, okay, plus B. Oh, what happened on the X1, Y1? Did I do something wrong? Okay, let me delete all and then let me type it again. Y1. I'm not using equal sign because I need to think about, okay, there is no exact line passing through all these points. So I'm going to use approximation. And this is the notation you need to use, okay? This is the first button next to number 1. So you need to press Shift key and this button, okay? Below ESC button, next to number 1 button, you have a tilde. Tilde is going to be the command for approximately find a best fit line. So you use Y1, output from the table value you created, and Y1 is approximately equal to, and I'm going to use slope formula for M, okay? M is the notation for the slope, and I'm going to use X1. I just type X and 1, and then automatically it will be a subscript, okay? X1 plus B, right? I need B. So I type Y1 approximately equal to MX1 plus B because the table values are X1 column and Y1 column, and I must use the tilde, not equal sign. That's why I had some error on it, okay? So we are just typing this and I get the line. That's good. 4 points are on the 3 points are on the exact line, and it is showing the positive trend, right? So there is a correlation between this X value and Y value, and this is the best fit line. So that is called the regression line of regression. And in this result, I have a lot of values, and I'm not using all of them, okay? R squared is called coefficient of determination, but we are not using it. We may use it in AP statistics. And the little r here, that's what I want, okay? Little r. Okay, let me copy all of this so I can write on the same page. So on my Desmos, I put this notation, and this is tilde, okay? Tilde is at the next to number 1 button, okay? So use Shift button and the button on the next to number 1, okay? And this M is for slope, and this Y is y-intercept, and we are looking at R squared, but don't use R squared, use R. R is correlation coefficient, okay? R is correlation coefficient. So what is R? R is 0.6522, so I can say it shows positive. Is it strong or weak? It's not that strong, it's not that weak, right? So I can say moderate. Moderate positive relation between X and Y. That's how we use Desmos for correlation coefficient and best fit line. And this is how you type on the scatter plot. To graph scatter plot, you can use Desmos, okay?